Hey everyone, welcome back to another English lesson. We're really excited to have you here with us today. If you've ever felt confused about much, many, and a lot of, then today is going to completely change that for you.
Yes, this is a very common problem for learners. These words look easy, but they are often used incorrectly. But don't worry, we're going to make everything simple and clear. By the end, you'll feel much more confident using them.
Alright, before we go deep, let's understand the big idea. Ava, can you explain the main difference in a very simple way? Imagine someone hearing these words for the first time. Keep it easy and clear.
Of course, let's make it super simple. Much is used for things we cannot count. Many is used for things we can count. And a lot of works for both types.
Now some learners might think, okay, but why is this so important? Why should we care about this difference? What would you say to them?
Great question. If you use the wrong word, your sentence sounds unnatural. People will understand you, but it won't sound fluent. Learning this helps you speak like a natural English speaker.
Let's slow down and really understand countable nouns. This is the foundation of everything here. Can you explain this with very simple examples? Something from everyday life.
Yes, countable nouns are things you can count one by one. For example, 1 apple, 2 apples, 3 apples. Other examples include books, phones, cars, and people. If you can count it, you should think many.
Now let's move to uncountable nouns. This part is usually more confusing. Can you explain it in a very simple and clear way? Think like a beginner again.
Uncountable nouns are things you cannot count individually. For example, water, milk, sugar, rice, and air. You can measure them, but you don't count them one by one. That's why we use much with these nouns.
Let's make this even clearer, because this is where most mistakes happen. Give a few more examples with explanation. Something easy to remember.
Sure. You can say, much time, much money, much information. You don't count time or money as single pieces easily. So they are uncountable, and we use much.
Alright, now let's focus only on much. When exactly do we use it in real sentences? Give us clear and useful examples. Something people can use today.
We use much mostly in questions and negative sentences. For example, how much water do you drink? Or, I don't have much time today. It sounds natural in these situations.
So what about positive sentences? Can we say, I have much time? Or does that sound strange? What's the natural way?
Good question. I have much time sounds a bit unnatural. People usually say, I have a lot of time. That's more natural in everyday conversation.
Now let's focus on many. This one feels easier, but still important. Can you explain how we use it naturally? Give a few examples.
Many is used with countable nouns. For example, how many friends do you have? Or, there are many people in the park. It's simple when you remember countable nouns.
And what about everyday speaking? Do people always use many? Or do they sometimes prefer something else? What's more natural?
In casual conversation, people often say a lot of instead of many. For example, I have a lot of friends. It sounds more relaxed and natural.
Now let's talk about a lot of. This seems like the easiest one. Why is it so useful for learners? What makes it special?
A lot of is very flexible and beginner-friendly. You can use it with both countable and uncountable nouns. For example, a lot of water and a lot of books. So you don't have to think too much.
Let's bring this into real life. Imagine you are talking about food. What would you say in a normal conversation? Give us simple examples.
You can say, I don't eat much sugar. I don't eat many snacks. I eat a lot of fruits and vegetables.
Now let's talk about money. This is something everyone understands. How do we use these words here? Keep it simple.
You can say, I don't have much money. I have a lot of expenses. I don't have many coins.
What about time? We use this word every day. How can learners use it correctly? Give a few examples.
You can say, I don't have much time. I spend a lot of time studying, but not many time. That is incorrect.
Let's talk about a very important mistake. This is something learners often do. What is the biggest error here? And how do we fix it?
The biggest mistake is mixing countable and uncountable nouns. For example, much apples is wrong because apples are countable. So we must say many apples.
All right, let's practice together. This is where learning becomes real. I'll give a situation and you answer.
That sounds great. Practice is the best way to improve. Let's begin.
You are very busy today. You don't have enough time. What will you say? Think carefully.
I don't have much time because time is uncountable. We cannot count it one by one. So much is correct. Now your turn. You have 30 books at home. What will you say? Use the correct word.
I have many books. Because books are countable. We can count them easily. So many is correct. Now let's make it slightly harder. You have water and friends. Use both ideas in one sentence. Try to mix them correctly.
I drink a lot of water and have many friends. Water is uncountable, so a lot of works well. Friends are countable, so many is correct. This sounds very natural.
Let's create a longer story now. Stories help you remember better. Listen carefully and imagine the situation. Let's begin.
A student had a lot of homework to finish, but he didn't have much time before the deadline. He had many books on his table, and he felt very stressed and tired.
What did he do next? Did he give up or keep going?
He drank a lot of coffee to stay awake. He didn't sleep much that night, but he completed many assignments and finally felt proud of himself.
Let's make this super easy to remember forever. One simple trick for everyone listening, so you never forget this again. Ready?
Much equals uncountable. Many equals countable. A lot of equals both. That's the key rule.
And that brings us to the end of this lesson. You've done an amazing job staying till here. Keep practicing these in real conversations.
Yes, don't just learn, use them daily.
Until then, keep learning, keep speaking, and remember, you're improving every single day. See you soon.